We had our first encounter with the big high tower buck, we're calling now. He come in behind us. I didn't have time to get him coming in. I turned around. He was there. He was in a treetop. And I didn't. All I got was just a little bit of video. At one point in time, he was walking towards us. I thought he was going to get in bow range. He was about, 50, 60 yards off. But we waited for a couple hours after dark to get down, and I didn't do a post-interview. I wanted to get out of there. Friday, we're going to Ohio. Maddie's going to hunt over there for a couple days. Stay with us. We're going to Ohio. Hopefully Maddie can kill, and then we're coming back to Indiana and try to get this monster.
There I was, back in the wild again, and I felt right at home, where I belong. I had that feeling coming over me again, just like it happened so many times before. Hey, Maddie!
The stand is kind of a homemade stand, and John had, done the best he could for the first night. So we're over here in Ohio, we're in the stand, and Maddie is sitting on the step below me. He told me it was a double ladder stand, but it's just got a seat above another seat. We've got a narrow woods line here. We got a narrow woods line to our right, and which to the south of us is going this, and to the east is over here. So anyways, we're up here, first evening in Ohio, and hopefully we get this done. It's kind of got me worried a little bit, but he swears he's been seeing him out in this bean field. But here's Maddie. Alright, so Maddie's below me down here. She's got her safety gear on, and hopefully we can get this done, and she can kill her a buck. So
we don't know about that.
Cross our fingers.
We don't know about that. But we hope I do.
Right. So sit down. Have a seat. First evening in Ohio, we had a couple encounters, and I tell you what, the bucks are chasing the does. We had a small little 10 come in, and that half rack, but we're running out of camera light, so we're going to get down. But Maddie did really good up in this makeshift ladder blind. But we'll get up in the morning. We're going to come right back to this spot. We're going to try some rattling, some grunting, see if we can't call one in. So stay with us. We'll be back in the morning.
So this is the second morning over here in Ohio. We slept in a little bit this morning. I've got an uncle, he's 80 years old. He's been hunting since 1960. And he's always told me when there's a heavy frost that you don't really want to get in your stand early before daylight, because when you walk through the frost, when it starts to melt, it disperses your scent all the way to the stand, if you have any on you. Hopefully we don't, because we're using dead downwind scent eliminator. We're going to hunt all day. So that's the reason I let Maddie sleep in. And what we're going to do when we get to the stand, there's a lot of trails that come into this corner of two kind of like fence rows or small strips of woods that we're hunting. We've got tanks 69. We found a scrape yesterday, so we're going to work up the scrape. We're going to put the tank 69 in it, and then we're going to use their super drags to drag to the corner of the two fence rows coming in, and there's bean fields all the way around us. We got to improvise a little bit because, we got hunting with an 8-year-old. It's very hard for me to film get the crossbow ready for her, do all the work, and self-film everything.
So I'm going to do half of the work.
So Maddie's going to do half the work. She's going to drag. She's going to put the scent on, which she needs to learn that anyways. So we're going to get ready. It's 10 o'clock. We've waited till the sun comes up. The frost is gone. So we're going to get in the stand. We're going to hunt all day or until she kills. The bucks are going to be cruising all day. It's November 4th, and the rut is just now kicking in over here in Ohio, and hopefully we can get this done. We're hunting a corner of 2 fingers coming in. We've got bean field on top, we've got bean field below. There's a woods on this side. The bean field's not that wide, and we found a scrape over here, and this is the big woods over here, which would be to our west. And we're taking the tanks and we're going to put in the scrape, and then we're going to drag it across the bean field right there at that corner where we're hunting, and then we're going to make another scrape over there. So that way if the bucks come down this side or in the woods here checking these scrapes, they'll see the scent or smell the scent and start following it. So hopefully. It's midday. It's about 10:30 now. And the doe or the bucks are cruising pretty good.
Daddy, and they'll also come to this because you put more on it.
Right. We finally got in the stand, and we did the drag, and it took me a little longer than what I thought. We got up in here, got settled in. Maddie's going to be behind me, shooting to the north of us, and got the sun kind of behind us. But we're going to wait. I'm going to do some bleeds, go from there, and hopefully the Tink 69 will get them moving. We actually bumped 2 little bucks coming in, so they're moving. 2 little ones were little 2-year-olds, but hopefully we can get this done.
because his neck was like...
I know. And I tell you what, the only reason I let you do that was because he was only about 15 yards. And I knew that ram cat broadhead.
Now we have to go. Now we have to go look at my bow.
I know. We just totally... Hey,
What?
Maddie.
What?
Look at me. We just totally had a awesome experience, but we also just screwed up.
Why?
Why? Well, folks, this is what happens when you're in a tree stand with a 8-year-old with a crossbow after she shoots a big buck. Right here. This buck had been bedded 15 yards from us all morning. Stay right there, Maddie. Stay right there. Maddie was getting very fidgety. I knew that the Scorpion crossbow and the Luminoc bolt with the Ramcat broadhead, I knew it would penetrate it. Was it a perfect shot? No. Do I know that that equipment would have done the job? Yes. The deer ran in behind us. I had to spin the camera to get on it. Okay? The deer didn't run 15 yards because it's straight behind us. It's dead. So that just goes to show that Scorpion crossbow and that Ramcat broadhead did the job. Maddie's gonna go see her first Ohio buck with a crossbow. Last year, she shot one with a muzzleloader, 152 inch, 10 point. This one here, it's a 9-point mainframe, but it's got a little sticker on it. Because trust me, it was down there for, 2 to 3 hours.
If it was there a little bit longer, I was going to name it Mr. Lazy Pants.
We're keeping that name. That is the crazy lazy pants buck. 124. 124. That buck come in at 11 o'clock and bedded down, so for 2.5 hours it was there. Is anything broke? Pick it up. Get it out of the weeds, honey. Get it out of the weeds. It hit on here. That crossbow just got dropped 15 feet, 20 feet out of a tree. And nothing is broke on it. That's a tough crossbow, ain't it? This is Maddie's Ohio buck. Actually, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's an 11-pointer, Maddie. Look at that old gray face on him. I'll tell you what.
Where's his rubbing spot?
His rubbing spots are right down in here. Look at that. He's got a pretty white rack, but he's been rubbing good. Look at that old gray face on him, Maddie. That is nuts.
Finally, I get to touch deer.
Yeah, finally.
There I was, back in the wild again. And I felt right at home, where I belong. I had that feeling coming over me again. Just like it happened so many times before. Hey, Maddie!